Hello everybody and welcome to my video getting tidier. First of all, if you haven't already subscribed, please do consider subscribing because loads of you watch and you're not subscribed, and it would mean a lot to me if you were. I'll just show you here. I got up this morning. You can know that yesterday I tidied up the bathroom, and I just wanted to show you how very quickly, this is one day, how things are left out, things haven't been put back. The bath toys are all on the floor. The mat is on the floor, hasn't been put over the bath, which is where it goes. And we've got a green towel dumped there. So we don't have green towels in this bathroom, but I will say that until I'm possibly blue in the face. In this bathroom we have white towels. One towel which is just there for guests, and other towels for people to shower on, because our shower at the moment in our bedroom on the floor above has still not been fixed. So you can see that's just one day where 6 things haven't been put back. But there you go, I just tidied that up. And then I start on the breakfast. So there's a few things I'm still getting back on top of the kitchen, but it's nearly there. So I put some things in the bin, put some food waste in the bin, and then I'm going to put the oven on to heat my daughter's crumble up. Whilst her crumble is being heated up in the oven, I put all the dishes away that I washed up last night. Can still see every so often I keep coughing, don't I? I'm getting better, but that cough is still lingering. Apparently the doctor, someone that I know had something the same, and they went to the doctor, and the doctor called it the 100-day cough. So I hope it's not. I know a few of you have had nasty leg and had antibiotics and all sorts, so I hope you're all feeling much, much better. It's horrible. It's hard to sleep as well, isn't it, when you keep coughing all the time? Let's hope the summer is on the way and all the bugs disappear. Fingers crossed. So I don't have that much to wash up, but I'm just doing a bit of washing up just to keep on top of things first thing in the morning. And then I put the crumble out in the dish and do my daughter's water. And then this morning I had a hot cross bun. Do you have hot cross buns where you live? I shouldn't really have them yet, should I? But we do like them every so often for breakfast time, every so often. So there's a saucepan there that unfortunately I burnt, so I need to leave that there really to properly soak. And then I take all the things out of the washing machine. So as you know, I've got loads and loads of washing still piled up. I thought I'd got one more load today, but I've put one more load in and that couldn't fit everything. And I don't like squashing too much in because then everything comes out all screwed up, and I don't iron. So then it just creates more work because everything's screwed up to such a degree. So I put another load on the washing machine. So that'll be a good job done. And then I need to hang out the washing that I've taken out, which I am short of places to hang washing. And someone very helpfully recommended one of those shower poles that you can put between the doors. And I thought that's a good idea. I could hang that between the door, fix that between the door, and then hang things on it. I'm definitely going to look at that. I am trying not to buy things that I don't need, but that sounds like that's going to make my life easier. So thank you very much for that tip. I'm going to look into that. So you can see just there I'm putting a few things. I noticed that there was 2 egg boxes just sitting there, each with 2 eggs in. So I just thought, oh, why is that? So I transferred them to 1 egg box. And then putting a little bit of butter on my hot cross bun. So I'm going to come back in a minute and I'm going to go through the bedroom update because I've done a lot of work on my daughter's bedroom. Hello again. So I decided that I needed to do some work in my daughter's bedroom. The floor was covered and a lot of the drawers I can't really get to. There's so many things squashed in. She can't find her clothes. So that massive great pile there is from everything that I've taken out of the drawer. For some reason it didn't record that part of it. But I've taken everything out of the bottom drawer and the drawer just by my head. There's a lot of paperwork in that bottom drawer from her first school, so I just had a quick look through there to see if there was anything that I could get rid of. Unfortunately, it was all like her certificates, which I need to keep, so I wasn't able to get rid of any paperwork there. And then I start looking through the pile of clothes and just deciding, well, what things actually could be hung up in the wardrobe, what items are too small for her, and what items need to go back into the drawers and where. So when my hoarding tendencies kick in, there are some items of clothing I find really difficult to get rid of and have not got rid of. That's because, like, I remember a particular time, a particular place, a particular holiday. Excuse me, my cough. I can remember her wearing those things, and I just don't want to get rid of them. Or I save things for her for when she's an adult and maybe has a daughter of her own. I know that's a long, long way off, but that is what I tend to think. So I'm going through each of the items of clothing to see what things I can possibly get rid of. And there were a few things which were good, which I was really pleased about. Those dungarees I've just pulled out of there, that's one of the items that I won't get rid of, because she wore them so much and I just loved them so much. I just don't want to get rid of them. I might in time. I do revisit things, so at one point in time I don't feel able to get rid of it, and then, you know, in 6 months' time I might think, oh, I don't want that anymore. I'll get rid of it. She doesn't need it. She doesn't want it, and I don't need it and want it anymore. And sometimes you can just look at the photographs, can't you, and have the memories. You don't need the actual item. So in the main part of the wardrobe, there was also a lot of all just quilt cases that hadn't been folded up. So that created quite a lot of space, because I folded all the quilt covers up and hung quite a lot of clothes up. And I was checking, I tend not to look too much at the sizes. I tend to look at the clothes and think, well, if she fits them, she does. But there were a few things that I thought, oh, they look a bit small. And then I checked, and they were like ages 7 to 9. So I'm going to leave you here now just watching this part of the tidy up and sort out and declutter, and I'll come back in a bit. So you can see I managed to get through the big pile. I put all the items away, so the top drawer there is much easier now to open up, and that's filled with pyjamas, sort of like comfortable sort of loungewear, so jogging bottoms, tracksuit tops, t-shirts, and then a few skirts which can't really be hung up. Loads of the other items I hung up, which is good. At some point in time I need to take everything out which is hung up, and I need to go through all of that again, because some of the things, like there's summer dresses, which they might be too big for her, too small for her this summer. Although, to be honest, I do last a lot of clothes out. So when the dresses get a bit too short, she then wears them with leggings. Because, I don't know, it never used to really happen, did it, when we were younger, when I was younger? I think leggings probably came in a little bit later. And then it just tended to be leggings and big T-shirts when they first were fashionable. And then I'm just going through all the things that are on the floor. So some toys that need to be put in the playroom, although the playroom is such a state you can't hardly see the carpet at all. A few items of dirty clothing that needs to go into the washing basket. And then just a few bits and pieces, such as like she's got a few balls of wool, so I just put them all in her crochet and wool bag, knitting bag, to tidy them away. Sorry, I keep feeling like I need to cough. Hopefully I'll get rid of this cough eventually. So I then lift up all the rugs in a bit, and then I get the hoover. So my big hoover, someone said to me before, why do you use that little hoover? That's just because we've got 3 floors. It's really difficult to bring the main hoover all the way downstairs when we've only got wooden floors downstairs, so I don't tend to use the hoover that much. So I bring the hoover down into her bedroom and hoover all up. She was really pleased when she saw this. She spent a little bit of time with her grandma while I was doing this, so she was having fun doing cross stitch and learning how to make dinner. She did dinner for my mum and my mum's partner whilst I was doing this, and she was really pleased when she saw everything that I'd done. There's still a lot more to do, because so you can see the things that are piled up behind the door. There's too many clothes really on the washing basket. So there's a lot more that still needs to be done, but still. I made good inroads and made all the carpet clear and tidy, and she feels like, oh wow, I've got quite a big bedroom, rather than feeling overwhelmed when you go in there. Not that she feels overwhelmed, I think I do. Go in there and you can't actually see the carpet. So you can't even start to clean or tidy, because you've got to put everything away before you can clean, before you can hoover. So there's a few little bits and pieces that can just go straight away. She's got a couple of chairs in her bedroom which are from her playroom, so I moved one of those out. But as I said, the playroom is in such a state at the moment. There's so many sort of games and craft items that we need to do and just haven't had a chance. I should think for each like Christmas and birthday, she's very, very lucky. She gets lots of different craft items, but then because she's so busy at school, it's then fitting things in. But we're going to be tie-dyeing in a minute. So we've got some white clothes, and we've got a tie-dye set that she got for Christmas from my sister. Really lovely set. So we're going to do that together. So that'll be enjoyable. So in the rest of this video, you'll see me tidy up much more. Obviously, how I'm hoovering when there's still things on the floor, I'm sure people are going to be pulling their hair out, but I lift those things up. Really, the whole floor should be clear, shouldn't it, before you start hoovering. But this was a really super quick tidy and sort out, really, just to try and break the back of it, make it a bit easier to start with. And then I just show you a little video around her room, so you can see the bits that the camera doesn't show you. So the piles, this is under the camera, so you can't see that, and all the different things which still need to be put away and sorted out. Still quite a lot to do, but it's much, much improved. And at the end of the video, you'll see that the floor is nearly clear, apart from this section at the doorway, which I still need to go through and sort out. So thank you again for your comments, your enthusiastic ideas and the support, and you're all so positive. I never realised that YouTube was such a lovely community compared to a lot of the other social media accounts. So thank you very much. Thank you for all the people who follow me and have followed me for quite some time, and for new subscribers, you're really very, very welcome. Please let me know where you're listening from. Most of the people are from UK, Ireland, America, Germany, Austria. I think we've got a couple from Australia and a few from Canada. But you'll tell me all the ones that I've probably missed. It did make me laugh. A lady whose comments quite regularly, she's put some really great comments, helpful comments, very positive and supportive. But I knew she lived in Scotland, and then she laughed and said something about being in Lapland. And of course she was saying it as a joke, but I thought, really? Is she in Lapland? I'd forgotten that. Anyway, I hope you all have a great day, and thank you very much for your support, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.